That felt good. Hello, Cancer. This is your October reading. Sorry I didn't do September. Guys, if you're here and it's not October, it's not 2022, it's not whatever. Trust me, if you did click on this video, there's a message here for you. So don't worry and just open up and listen to the messages, okay? So Cancer, we're going to do a little bit of astrology. If you guys don't want to do astrology, you don't want to listen to it, you can go into timestamp and jump straight to your reading. So guys, we have 8 planets in retrograde. Sorry. Mars is going in retrograde. I've been saying Mars is going direct. No, it's going retrograde on the 30th. But let's start with Mercury retrograde in Virgo, which is going to be going direct pretty soon on the 2nd of October, next week. So this is really good, guys. Mercury in Virgo, you know, it's like rethinking our routines, asking ourselves the good questions, you know, really listening to our body, our mind, our spirit. Mercury rules Virgo. It's home, you know, so it's very potent. Even though it's retrograde, this is a very important Mercury retrograde. It's like a reviewing of everything, your habits, you know, eating habits, all that stuff. Especially, you know, your health, your physical, your mental, and your spiritual health, basically. Then we have Venus also in Virgo, helping you with that self-love, that care. Identifying what you need. What is your body telling you? You know what I'm saying? And it's also about career also. But Venus is going to go into Libra also pretty soon on the 29th. So today is the 27th, I believe. So this weekend, Venus is going into its home of Libra with the sun. Energy, good vibes, wanting good vibes, feeling good vibes, and wanting only good vibes. So that helps you identify who has the bad vibes. And out you go, right? So there's a whole lot of reevaluating our relationships. We are in Libra season, for God's sake. Deals with relationship, but contracts as well. So we're revising, reevaluating what works and what doesn't work for us, what we want in our life, what we don't want. With this Libra energy, with the Sun and Venus coming in there, okay, and Virgo just leaving, Venus just leaving Virgo, sorry. And also Pluto retrograde in Capricorn is helping with this, you know, uprooting those foundations, this control, the authority. You know, it could be a boss, rebelling against a boss, rebelling against some kind of figure that is very oppressing and judgy. You know what I mean? And so Pluto's retro in Capricorn, but it's going to be direct on October 8th. So use this Pluto retrograde to really rebirth, okay, yourself, to really like reconnect with self and really look at your life really from the outside. So like I said, Mars in Gemini is not retrograde. It's going retrograde on the 30th. I've been saying that it was retrograde. I'm sorry. It's going retrograde. Mars in Gemini is very monkey mind. It's very mental. It's very anxious mentally. It's not good, you know, when we want to do the Venus and Virgo thing and that, you know, Sun and Venus and Gemini and Libra thing. Mars in Virgo can mess all that up. Mars in Gemini, I'm sorry, it's Mercury retrograde still. Mars in Gemini can like mix all that up. Just create, utter confusion, you know, and make you do some crazy stuff out of a whim without thinking it, without doing that Gemini thing of researching. It's kind of like rushing you. Gemini is very meticulous, you know, but Mars there is kind of like messing shit up, you know. Now, Jupiter is retrograde in Aries. It's going to enter Pisces on the 28th. Jupiter is the ruler, the ancient ruler of Pisces. It's where our dreams are. Jupiter can bring these dreams to reality, but you have to do the work. That's how it works. There's sacrifices to be made to make room for our manifestations. But Jupiter loves you. Jupiter is a very benefic planet, especially when it's in its home of Pisces. It's where dreams are made of. It's about imagination, childhood. It's about trust and faith. It's about dreaming. You know, it's the dreamer. It's the mystic. Pisces is the mystic. What is that? What is in your little secret treasure box? You know, we all had treasure boxes. Maybe we don't anymore. Maybe it's in our phone. It's mood boards. Whatever, guys. Pull those out. There's something in there for you. Okay. Then you have Saturn retrograde in Aquarius. Saturn ruler of Aquarius, ancient ruler of Aquarius, is retrograde in Aquarius, going direct on the 28th. Sorry, yeah, what? The 23rd of October. So Saturn has been teaching us and will keep on teaching us lessons. But it being retrograde also in Aquarius is like, how do you want the world to remember you? And also, we're going back to these groups. Are you in groups that really represent who you are, that reflect your personality, your beliefs? Or is it just about the lifestyle and this is what works for this is what works for my job, or this is what works because I have to do this to get this? It's about authenticity. Because by being authentic, you are going to call in an authentic tribe, authentic people, authentic relationships. Okay, Libra energy with Venus there. Love is authentic. Love doesn't hide. Love doesn't pretend. It's about authenticity in all areas of your life. Love, work, authentic to yourself. Be true to yourself. Okay, Cancer. Uranus is in Taurus, retrograde still, going direct on January 22nd. Now with Uranus retrograde, we've been witnessing all kind of climate changes, crazy catastrophes happening, crazy stuff happening, right? Everything is being uprooted. With Pluto also in Capricorn, see the queen died, makes sense, right? Monarchies, like systems are being freaking like by spirit, and Uranus and Pluto. It's spirit essentially. It's the ethers. They're not going to have it. And this could be about anything. Also, if it is on a personal level, Uranus in Taurus is telling you to look at stuff in your house. Pipes, electricity, circuits, whatever you see, make sure you check it out. Don't let it pile up until it gets to be a huge problem. Not only a huge problem, but then it creates even more little ones that then become huge too. See, it's like a domino effect of catastrophe. So yeah, this is the time to check your heater, your fireplace. It's getting cold. We're in autumn here in the northern hemisphere. Summertime, if it's summertime, if you have a boat, you better check your engine. What have you, guys? If you're going away for vacation, make sure you put your alarm, stuff like that. Make sure you close the water, you close the electricity. You get what I'm saying, right? So, like I said, Neptune retro in Pisces, helping us with our dreams, our imagination, that magic. So, yeah, and Chiron is still in Aries. It's going to go direct on December 23rd. It's healing period, healing season. This is a time for healing in order to call in the relationships that are most beneficial and the ones we need right now. The most honest, harmonious, balanced, give and take relationships where there's support, there's love, and there is respect. Whether on the work front, personal, whatever. Even family a little bit, even though Cancer is more family, but still, all kinds of relationship, guys, okay? Because some friends are like family. So it just encompasses all relationships. Now we can get into the reading. Hi, Cancer. Happy equinox. Happy autumn solstice. And the new moon is coming up pretty soon. But we're not there yet. So I will be doing a specific special video on the moon, meaning the equinox and the new moon and the eclipse that's coming up, and all that good stuff. I will be doing a specific video. It probably is going to be a pick a card, so check for that. That's why you need to subscribe, my loves. Okay, here we go. What do we have for Cancer, please, Spirit? My sisters and my brothers. You all are my sisters and my brothers, but Cancer specifically close to my heart because I'm a Cancer sun. I'm a Cancer sun. I'm all the signs. But it's that motherly energy, that Cancerian energy, right? Okay, let's get an overall energy with these beautiful ancestral past tarot. If you guys want to see it, there you go. Just got these. They're beautiful. The imagery, the stories, there's always something hidden in the card. I love it. Well, it's new, so I'm discovering it with you. So I always see stuff I never saw before. Ooh, we like to start with the Eight of Cups. And just as I was saying, seeing stuff I never saw before. You see that? The moon and the Eight of Cups. What is the moon? Hidden, unrevealed, emotions. It's like the stream is leading you somewhere, but you have to follow your heart. And it's the same thing he's doing. There's something you need to follow here that is going to bring you to your Four of Wands. You see that? I'm going to leave this here for now. Celebration, happiness, a wedding, a purchase of a home, building a solid, happy foundation. But anyway, let's get back to these. So you have the moon. What is the moon, like we said? And the moon is, if I'm not mistaken, it's 18, which is a 9. So it comes right before the sun. So it's almost, and you see here, there's an eclipse. Talking about eclipses. So you might definitely, I want to say, guys, whomever watches this video, Spirit is telling you to watch my eclipse video that I'm going to be doing. And I'm not just doing it for publicity. It just came. It's a message. Okay? It's a message. But you can do whatever you want. You could be like, who are you to tell me what to do? Yeah, do whatever you want. I'm just delivering the messages. But anyway, look at this beautiful card. This is one of my most, like my favorite card in this deck. I almost want to blow it up and make it into, I don't know, something. Pillow. Okay, I'm just like diverging. I'm like, why am I like not wanting to talk about the message? See what I'm saying? There's something you need to see. You're refusing to see it because you know what it is. This is kind of the same message as Gemini. You might want to check it out if you have heavy stuff in Gemini, like Moon in Gemini or something. Okay, so there's something hidden here that's going to be revealed to you. It's going to be very emotional because it's Mercury retrograde. So it's going to require sacrifice. It's going to require you leaving something familiar, comfort, people, friends, a place very dear to you. But you know what? Spirit is pushing you because it's time. It's time. There's something, you've already learned this lesson. There's something else here to discover. There is something you need to unwrap. You need to go through. It's a new cycle. And it's hidden from you, but you don't know what it is, but you feel it. Right? This is you, by the way. I forgot. It's you, Cancer. You're showing up in your reading. You know you have to move away from something, someone, or somewhere. But you're definitely on your way to a new cycle in your life. And it's a happy cycle, guys. Oh, you're showing up twice. I just got shivers. This is a confirmation, Cancer. You got Cancer twice. You got the Chariot and you got the Moon. And then you have the Four of Wands. Pure joy, happiness, celebration. I did it. I made it. This is what I've been waiting for. I've worked so hard for this. I never stopped believing. Here it is. Four of Wands. They're totally celebrating. I mean, they're in a castle. They're Egyptians. There's food. There's grape. There's abundance here. There's bread. There's wine. It's very relaxed. It's very serene. It needs nothing. It misses nothing. It's living in the moment. It is present. It is connected. It feels the moon. It feels, right? You're on your way, Cancer, to victory. You are on your way to a promotion. Some of you, this is a new job. Or you moving. Just like that. It changes the energy. And you just find your way to success. Some of you, you're moving. It's not an abrupt move, but it's a move that was not really planned. It's not a move that you were planning like meticulously, like you're really planning it like, okay, you had your thing. I'm going to do the boxes, your calendar. This is a kind of move that was abrupt. I'm not saying a week and you have to move. No, but let's say it would be nice to have like a 6 months to know that you're moving in order to really prepare. But for you, I feel like this is like tops less than 3 months and you have to move. Maybe the landlord needs his apartment. That's why it's the surprise. It's hidden. It looks like a problem. It looks like, oh my God, no, not this. But it's a blessing in disguise. It's a blessing in disguise that leads you to success, to harmony, like I was saying. You see the two lines? There's harmony and peace here. Look at them. They're sitting, they're chilling. She's looking at him, he's looking at her. She is attentive. There's a connection here. There's respect, like I was saying, mutual. This isn't, like I said, this could be the people you're going to be meeting. People on your level. People that have something to offer to you. Whether it's knowledge, whether it's self-confidence, appreciation, respect. Something you've been missing for a while that's going to bring a lot of serenity, and that's going to make sense, because it doesn't make sense now to you. All you're seeing is the urgency and the stress that comes with this. But when you're going to find out why this was happening, why Spirit did this, you're going to be so happy. I mean, what do you want more? Victory, serenity, and love and appreciation. I don't see pentacles yet, but I mean victory. Like I said, if it's a job, definitely, it's a Chariot. You won on all fronts. It's the job of your dreams with the money of your dreams. And the boss is amazing. And the colleagues are wonderful. It's Wonderland. That's the Four of Wands. It's paradise. It's paradise. Okay? So this is what Venus, Venus is bringing a lot of good stuff for all of us. Venus in Libra, definitely bringing a lot of good stuff. With that sun energy, it's very healing and soothing. As we enter autumn here in the northern. And for some of you, if you're in the southern, well, get ready for a hot summer. Okay, let's see what's the let's get into the energy oracle. This is the overall energy. I was planning on getting out one card. We finally got 4. That's what Spirit does. That's how Spirit works. Just gotta follow our intuition. All right, let's try to get 2 cards from here for my beautiful Cancers. There's a transition. I knew this was going to come out. Financial constraint. Some of you are definitely asking about the money. When I was saying, victory, serenity, respect, and love. And I was like, I don't see any pentacles. Some of you were asking about that because some of you are dealing with financial constraints. Don't worry. You are overcoming that successfully. Some of you, like I said, this move is going to create financial constraints. And you're going to be like, God, I just didn't need this right now. What the hell, But that's it. You're not dwelling on it like, oh my God, he's such an asshole. He's kicking me out, I think you guys are very mature spiritually, emotionally. You know what's up. You don't get sucked into that negative energy, of down talk. I think you guys are very spiritually, emotionally mature here. But I mean, yeah, Cancer, okay? The mother, it calls for maturity to have a child and to mother people, whether literally or, that mother energy is responsible. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So you might have some financial constraints because, like I said, this is abrupt. You have to find a place, move, da-da-da. This is all happening for this. For this. And because you have the financial constraints, that this is telling me no more financial constraints. No more financial constraints. Look at this. The 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel, which is what? Solar plexus. Be confident in your decision. Be confident in where you're going. For some of you, this is your own decision. You're just going and following your gut. You have to move. You have to move. You're on the move and you have to. And you're exactly where you have to be because your intuition is telling you that. We are intuitive. We are the intuitive sign like no other because we're the mother. It's instinct. It's protectiveness, It's intuition, but it's not like Scorpio where Scorpio goes in the past. It's past intuition. It's like deeper, undercover intuition. And Pisces is more like food for your soul kind of intuition. Like they know how to ease things. Like they're the shaman. And then you have Cancerian intuition, which is more like, this is how I protect you. It comes from a protective, warm, nurturing place. That's how I break down the intuitive, the water signs, let's say. So here you have solar plexus. So you're following that. You are lit up in the dark. Although you're in the dark here, you know exactly that wherever you're going is where you're meant to be. It's where you have been yearning to be. Somehow, intuitively, you know that. You're following your northern star. And you're taking these cups with you, or the energy in it. You're not taking them because that's a lot of baggage, but you're taking every experience with you. These are the experiences you've been through in this chapter, this cycle, these 8 cups. Now you figure out what those are. There's a lot of them, but you have gone through that. And that's actually your armor. That becomes your guide, because those experiences give you the confidence, because a lot of them you had to overcome the hard way. Those are you know who you are, basically. You know who you are. You know it's going to be okay, because you've mastered that. You know now, before, where you would get into panic and just make matters worse. I feel like there's a maturity there's a wise energy, like wisdom to Cancer. And that gives you confidence, because there's a sense of knowing. Let's not forget, Gemini is your 12th house. Mercury's there. Makes sense. There's a sense of knowing. Okay. Don't worry about the financial constraints. They're temporary. That is gonna go bye-bye. Blown off by the wind. It's monetarily that you're gonna maybe struggle with finances. You're gonna have to juggle, It's not a huge sacrifice, like I'm gonna have to eat noodles all month. No, not that kind of stuff. But yeah, responsible, mature. You're not gonna be able to be like, oh, I feel like I want a new pair of shoes. Things you don't need. Yeah, that's the things you're gonna have to, not do, not splurge on, which makes, it's logical, right? We're adults here. We know what's up. Okay. We're not little children with a credit card. Be here now. Like I told you, all you know is that you need to move. You don't know why you need to move, but you gotta move. I told you guys. You're not sitting and being like, why, why did this happen? Where am I going? Oh my God, freaking out. You're just like, okay, this is the situation. How do we move? There's movement forward. Cancer's just moving. The Chariot, which is moving forward confidently, knowing where you're going, this inner knowing, this wisdom, this intuition, that is so strong. And it leads you to victory. It leads you exactly to where you deserve to be. Because you deserve it. It's not even you deserve. Yeah, you deserve. First of all, you deserve it. I'm going to tell you that. Because I feel like you guys yes. It's very admirable, your energy. It's warrior. You're a warrior. You're a warrior. You can overcome anything, Cancer. But it's like I said, you deserve it. That's me saying it. But Spirit's like, it's logical. It's not, it's like when you're in this energy, this wise energy, that's what you get. Your manifestations start coming to life. There's no secret to it, You are what you attract. You attract what you are. It works the other way too. You are what you attract. Exactly. Well, it works both. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm getting at with this. Be here now. You're not running with it. You're not letting Mars and Gemini drive you nuts, because you're taking it more in a spiritual way, because it's your 12th house. It's hitting you differently than other people, Cancer. Especially the Cancer risings. But for all Cancers, actually, all. Showing up twice. This is a confirmation. You're at the height of something where you're getting some kind of reward, success. Something you've been waiting for is finally here for you. This is it. End of financial constraints. End of doubting yourself. End of not being happy. End of living miserably. End of being around people that make you feel miserable. The freak with your emotions. People that hide stuff from you. People that steal from you. Lie to you. That's all over. You're moving away from that. And when you're moving, I tell you now, you're leaving that all behind. You're leaving that all behind because you know that the past is the past. The future is unseen, untold. What we have is the present, and that's where we manifest. That's gorgeous, Cancer. Let's get into the tarot and get deeper here for Cancers. Step by step. But you know where you're going. The Eight of Cups is following the Northern Star. The Chariot is following the Northern Star. That's what we should be doing. That's what we should be doing. That's what we're here for. We're here to learn and follow our North Star. And then we die and then we come back and we do it again. And then we die, we come back and we do it again. And that's the cycle. The yin and the yang. And I think you've understood how that works. Ooh. Oh, that's a lot of cards. Let's see. I might take another one. We'll see. So you have the King of Swords. You know, it's awareness. You're moving forwards. You're charging forward. Chariot and the King of Swords. That's two energies that are like just moving forward. Blinders on. Don't care. But not in a like irresponsible, shutting things out. Not really looking. Your intuition is guiding you. That's all you need. That's all you need to know. You don't care about anything, what people are saying. You don't even have to analyze it. As long as you follow your gut. Third chakra, solar plexus, your gut. Moon, intuition. Chariot, Cancer, intuition. The Northern Star, follow the Northern Star. As long as you follow that light inside of you that you feel, that you trust. You feel it. You're one with it. You are it, okay? Because you've mastered that. Some of you have been really doing some hard work on the spiritual level here, even in the ethers while you're sleeping and you don't even know it. Your higher self, you've been talking to your higher self. Some of you know it, some of you don't. You are very connected to your higher self. You communicate with your higher self, and that's all you need. So once you have that and you trust and you have faith and you've tuned in, the radio have that static, you've done it, tuned in, and finally you hear the voice. Well, you move forward because you know it's going to lead you. See, the Fool. Trust, faith. Again, the Fool doesn't know what's off that cliff, but they're jumping because they trust. They trust. It's a sense of knowing. So you have the Fool. There's a lot of energy of intuition here. The Fool, solar plexus, the Moon, the Chariot, and the King of Swords is very, very, very intelligent and quick and swift. Sometimes to his detriment, but here, like I said, it's not to your detriment because you're just moving because you know where you're going. There's a destination here. Something is like calling, is a call. There's a call. It's a call of spirit. The hummingbird, what does the hummingbird do? It stays in one place, right? But it's almost like it's doing some kind of like a spell with its wings like that. That's the bird. The bird, I don't know how many flicks of his wings he does per minute. Even per second. I think they do like 100 per second. Something crazy, wild like that. He's just going. And then he knows when to stop. Be here now. You see that? That's beautiful. Now, do I want another card? Again, the Eight of Cups. That's a confirmation. We're done. 2 times the Eight of Cups. Yep. Told you you're leaving something behind. It's over. That's just a confirmation. I'm not going to repeat the message. It's the same. It was just confirming it. You're moving away from something. You are moving. There's a whole new chapter opening up for you where you're like, that's exactly where you need to be. You feel it within you. Don't doubt it. Don't let fear come into the way. Don't. Follow your inner compass. Right now, your inner compass is all you need to worry about, Cancer. Inner compass, okay? And being the moon and Cancer, that should be, you should wear it as a necklace, your inner compass. You know what I mean? Okay. Now, let's see what affirmation Spirit has for you. I actually want to get a compass. I wanted to get a compass. You know those old watches in the movies? Like, they used to clip it here and you just open it. I find that so cool. I don't know, there's something about a clock. There's something about a clock with you guys. Yeah, it's time. I heard it's time, like I said. A deadline. Time. Something about time. Time because you have to leave. You have a deadline to leave. Time because you have time, therefore you don't rush. You only rush when prompted by spirit. You are here now. Time is an illusion anyway. Love. Beautiful card. So it says, I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. Yeah, your inner compass. Seeing good in all things is trust too, isn't it? It's faith. Love is faith. Faith is love. The Fool. The Chariot. Okay. And then you have guilt. I release any belief that no longer assists in my soul's growth. That's why you're leaving the Eight of Cups here. That's why you're leaving grief. Yeah, it's going to be hard. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. See, that's what it is. This Eight of Cups is creating guilt and grief for some of you. You know that it's time. You have to go. You have to go. So you have a lot of orange here. And then at the bottom of the deck, again, last, you have change, which is the Eight of Cups. There's change here. Inevitable, undeniable change. Unavoidable change. Unavoidable change. Okay? It says, this is a Death card. We know that when you have the Death card and the Eight of Cups, it's time to go. So it says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. It's time to go. It's time to go. Follow your inner compass. Okay? Now, let's see. Let's get into the oracle and then we'll get some astrological cards. But we already did astrology in the beginning. So those cards, I'll tell you when I get to it. I'll tell you when I get to it. Okay, so let's get one card here from the Earth map. Okay. Blessings. What did I say? Chariot. Shivers. Success. Four of Wands. This is where you're going. You're leaving. It's a harsh departure. Unplanned, and that involves financial constraints, minor setbacks in finance department. Leaving friends behind, them not understanding why you're leaving, maybe them telling you you're abandoning them, and blah, 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 and trying to make you feel guilty. But you know you have to go. And that's all you need to know. Cancer. When I say go, it could be metaphorically as well. Some of you, for majority of you though, you're moving physically. For some of you, it's moving, like leaving a job. But it took a lot for you to do that. A lot of courage. But you know it's time. You've been putting it off. But this time, though, something inside of you is telling you, it's just, you can't shut it off. You can't not be aware. Right? Your intuition is very strong right now, Cancer. I'm telling you, it's that Mercury in your 12th house. It's making things pretty clear. Cut and dry. About situations in your life, relationship, work, love, whatever. Love could be also what you love. Like I said in the beginning, Venus in Libra with the sun. This is about solar plexus, the sun. This is about true well-being and happiness and peace. Are you happy when you get up and you go to this job? Are you happy in your home, with your roommates, with your husband? Are you happy with your husband? Are you happy in the city you live in? Or do you feel like you need to go somewhere else? 2 Eight of Cups you want to see something. You need change. There's unavoidable change coming towards you. Okay, Cancer? Look at all this orange. What is orange? Huh? It's the sacral. This you've already created here. This whatever environment this Eight of Cups talks about. Because the cards are orange, it's the sacral. Sorry, no. Yeah, it's the sacral. The root is red. It's the sacral, where there's creation, creativity, fertility. Again, your Cancer, you deal with fertility. Moon, Chariot. So you've already done this. So you need to change environment. You've already done this thing here. You've learned the lesson. It's time to go. It's bittersweet. People are going to try to make you feel guilty. The people might be even very aggressive with this King of Swords verbally. You know, trying to hold you back, trying to tell you stuff, trying to tell you, are you crazy? Don't do that. Don't take that risk. Fool. King of Swords, fool. Don't do that. Don't take a risk. Are you crazy? That's crazy. That's too much money. You're going to be broke. Da, da, da. No, it's your blessing. It's your blessing. But you have to make this little sacrifice. Sacrifice is a big word, but you need to... there's this little ick before the blessing. Let's just say that, okay? There's this little ick before the blessing. And then the little ick could be something that doesn't even concern you directly, like meaning you having financial issues, you know, constraints, or being sick or whatever. It could be you having to deal with these people trying to come in your ear and just not being happy for you, right? Not being happy of your success, not being happy of your decision, not being happy of how just like clear, level-headed you are, and your courage, solar plexus. All right, these are the astrological cards, the numinous astrological cards. And so here they have planets, you know, the planetary movements, the signs, but I'm not going to read it like that. I'm just channeling to see what else wants to come out. These are very good for channeling. Scorpio. Your inner truth, your truth, your truth. So Scorpio, the animal, your rawness, your rawness. Don't let anybody take that away from you. Okay, they're going to try to. That's what they're trying to do. So it's intense, it's passionate, it's secretive, it's obsessive, it's eternal, deep, it's resourceful, it's mysterious, it's regenerative, compulsive, destructive, and manipulative. That's what it is. I feel like that card belongs with this King of Swords, trying to dissuade you, to manipulate you into like being in fear and not going because they're codependent, or they're just not happy. At one moment, it's like they admire you, your courage and your strength, but another moment, like then they want to sabotage, they want to manipulate you because they want to keep you tethered where they're at. You know, flow. What is flow? Be here now. Trying. Exactly. You're following some kind of northern star. It's about ease. It's about rhyming, support, aid, enriches, harmony. So you're flowing slowly but surely towards your blessings. One last card, please, Spirit. And then you have Uranus. This is Uranus causing this. I told you in the beginning, in the intro, Uranus is going to do this. This is Uranus. It's uprooting everything. With Pluto also retrograde in Capricorn, you're opposite. 7th house of contract for you. Capricorn is your 7th, and we are in the 7th energy of Libra. So definitely moving away, breaking some contracts, whether they're physical contracts, you know, paper, or some toxic ties, energetic ties. You are breaking that off. That's what's happening. Uranus is doing that for you. It's a revolution. It's change. It's time. Look at that. You see that? And then under there you had friendships. Yeah, this friend here trying to manipulate you. Gossip. 3rd house, Gemini. Gossip, secrets, the neighborhood. Maybe you live around this person, or you live with this person. You know? This is gossip. This person is gonna do everything to keep you. And they're not doing it maliciously. They're doing it because they're scared. And they're attached to you. You are their rock. They don't know how they're gonna do it without you. And they're acting crazy now. I mean, yes, okay, they feel sad, but that's not a reason to self-sabotage somebody else's happiness, decision, or whatever. So if you respect this person, if they respect you and you're their friend, they should be happy for you. Yeah, they could voice their opinion, but they're not, you know, you can voice your opinion and be like, I don't think da da da. But to actually take action, that's conniving. That's manipulative. You know what I'm saying? To actually do everything to fuck this up for you, that's where, you know, we draw the line. Everybody can have an opinion. They could be like, that's crazy, don't do it, money not, da da da. But to go and actually talk bad about you in your back or try to, you know, somehow derail this thing, keep it from happening, um, that's kind of, yeah, that's no, we're going on another territory there that where it gets dark and it's, you know, now we're getting into devil energy. Okay, so this is beautiful, Cancer. I love it. I hope you guys loved it too. So to sum it up in a nutshell, there is a big, huge change coming your way. Uranus is helping. It's a revolution. You are completely changing inner and outwardly. You're changing. Your environment is changing because you're changing. Some people are not going to accept it, and some people might just talk to you in a certain way. Some people might actually talk to you and do something to prevent it, to prevent your flow, to prevent your blessings, to prevent you, to just to disrupt your peace, because you're definitely peace in the peace energy, because you have faith. You know, you're serene because you know you're listening. I told you, you guys are very connected to your higher self right now, and they're guiding you, and you're just following this. It's like you can't even explain it because it's your inner compass. You are the only one that knows what it looks like. People are gossiping though. They are. But they're doing it out of grief. Some of them might even feel guilty afterwards of how they talked to you, spoke to you, or did whatever they did. You feel guilty too, because you know they're hurting. You're very intuitive. You know who's talking shit because they're jealous, envious, and bad energy, or who's doing something intentionally to hurt you because they love you. You see what I'm saying? You're very intuitive. You're very mature for your age. Very, very mature for your age. The Cancers I'm talking to, you're very mature for your age. But at the same time, there's this playfulness. So that brings that harmony, the flow. So I love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. I will finish all the signs for October. Then I will be doing my crystal video where I will show you guys my crystals that I'm going to be putting on Etsy. I just want to show them to you life size, you know, in my hand. I will make sure the lighting is perfect. I hope it's a sunny day because it's been raining here. I will turn on the ring light as well so you can really see them. Some of them, you know, it's important to see the rainbows, like the labradorite or the rose quartz even has rainbows. So it's very important for you to see them so I can like turn them for you and all that stuff. You know, it's movement. It's mobile instead of just the picture, which are gorgeous, by the way, too. I went to this garden, gorgeous pictures. So those I'm going to put on Etsy, but I have to get a scale and see how much they cost per gram and price them. But for now, I will just do a video where I show them to you. We'll talk about the benefits maybe of them and all that stuff. And then I'll do a video on the moon energy, like the moon, the eclipse, the new moon coming up. Remember I told you with this Chariot card here. No, it was with the 8 of Cups. There's an eclipse here. We're having a solar eclipse coming up. See? See that? Okay. So it's time for change, guys. Here we go. Okay, Uranus is helping. No need to worry. Just follow your intuition. Follow your intuition. Beautiful energy. Love you, Cancer. See you guys. Bye-bye. Take care.